Hey, do you know what brands should be on Pinterest? Do you know how to figure out if your brand should be on Pinterest? If you are a coach, a consultant, an entrepreneur, a blogger, I want to show you the different categories that are on Pinterest to help you guys understand where you would fit in and why it can work for your business. So, for those of you who are joining me, give me a shout out. Let me know you are here. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Michelle, thank you so much for joining me here. I want to show you guys when someone comes to me and says, Laura, I need your done for you services, but I'm not sure if Pinterest is really a good fit for my business. I have figured out a way to be able to give them that unbiased opinion. I don't want them to feel like I'm just selling them because I need their service or I need their business, because that's not the case. I want them to be happy and feel committed in their decision to work with me on Pinterest. And so this is the same that I would tell for you. If you are not sure where you should be on Pinterest, if you're already on Pinterest but you're not getting the traffic that you hope to be getting from it, this will also be good for you. So go ahead. Hey, Shannon, welcome. Thank you for joining. Go ahead and let me know if you already have a Pinterest for Business account. Give me a heck yes. If you don't have a Pinterest for Business account, no worries, but let me know so I can kind of help where you guys are at right now today. Also, there is going to be a slight delay in my internet. I am currently traveling, and so I am on a Wi-Fi that's not always keeping up with my spunk. So, for those of you who are here, that heck yes, I'm so excited for you, Michelle. For those of you who are here or watching on the replay, type in some keywords that you think people are looking at business, or the niche that you are in for your business, right? And I want to be able to give you guys tangible categories to walk away from today to know without a shadow of a doubt that this platform is for you, right? So I have one for my 9 to 5, but I haven't done much with it. I don't currently have one for my biz. I need to get on that. Totally cool, Shannon. Why don't you go ahead and type in the chat for me what niche your business is in, your business, not the 9 to 5, and where you think you want to be found for. And so we'll go over movie and family entertainment is the 9 to 5. Great, that's awesome. And so we'll go over some of these categories, right? So I'm just going to put in here, type in your niche. And we'll just have that scroll through so that you guys can, as you're joining, type that in so that I can help you out. Oh my gosh, Shannon, social media marketing and consulting. Girl, please. Yes, 1,000,000% you should be using this. Michelle, women's clothing. Absolutely. And so that is why you are on here. So, okay, so I'm going to switch up my screen a little bit here for me, internet willing. And we're going to dive in. So when I go in here, I am currently at pinterest.com/categories. And you'll see they give you some of the main categories here that people search for. So the biggest struggle for some people in the marketing space, Shannon, is the fact that there's no marketing category here. And this could be true for anybody else. Like women's fashion, Michelle, would be great for you. But the problem is when we click on women's fashion, it is a huge category. There are 9.8 million followers on this category. And so all you need to do is scroll down here and you'll see other topics and trends centered around women's fashion. So you want to find ones that are more niche. So you could click on styling tips. And while you guys are doing this, make sure that you're writing down the steps that you're doing. So step 1 would be women's fashion. Step 2, now I'm in styling tips. There's 644,000. I still think that's a little bit big, so you could keep going down and finding other ones. So it's kind of just clicking through and checking it out. Now we go to fashion trends and it's 2.3 million. So we want to just keep, like, let's check on women's street style, right? Just keep clicking through some of these topics. And here we go. Women's street style is 147.2 thousand followers. Everything that's listed here, if you see these images here, and this is where your clothing should be, then without a shadow of a doubt, you should be creating pins and categories and topics and boards and keywords and everything centered around women's street style, right? So let's go back here. Awesome. Maggie, life coaching, infinite possibilities trainer. Perfect. So we'll go into that. And yes, Shannon, yes, 1,000,000%. So let's go back into here. And again, we just go to pinterest.com/categories, right? And so let's go into social media for a second for Shannon. And for those of you who are hopping in here, I'm giving you categories and my unbiased opinion. If you see what you like in these categories for other businesses that are on Pinterest, then you should be as well, right? So because there's no marketing on here, I did some digging, Shannon, because of my own business as well. And when you go under technology, you'll see other things that you can start to pull up. So you'll see electronics, energy technology, biotechnology, vehicles, robots, virtual reality. Like you'll see all these different things. And so you keep just clicking on things, right? So I'm going to go into, let's do electronics or gadgets or future tech. And what happens is when you start getting through some of the technology things, so even though it's under future tech, right, you'll see Twitter right here, right? And so now that tree, the category would be technology. Our keyword would be Twitter. You see how that works, you guys? And so this, and then we have medical technology. And so here's the deal. Now that I found Twitter, what if I don't want to be promoting Twitter that I do for social media, right? Totally fine. So click on Twitter and now see what other topics pull up. Mobile marketing, community manager. So let's click on community manager, which is like, in my mind, Facebook management, groups, things like that. You could do social media measurement, big data. And so when you're clicking on these, I'm still under the technology category, but I'm finding other things, public relations, mobile marketing. So that's a way to kind of see, like, all those things are on here, and you can start to be listed as these as well, right? So let me just see, in terms of life coaching, I believe that's what we had here. Yes, you are so welcome, my dear. I'm so excited this is helping you guys. Okay, so Laura says Bath and Body. Perfect. April, thank you for joining. Okay, so life coaching. Maggie, if you are still here with me, why don't you go ahead and type what type of life coaching it is that you're focusing on, right? So are you focusing on someone who's going through a hardship, someone who's going through maybe divorce, responsibilities, relationship coaching, maybe something like that, give me some of those. I will tell you that we have a done for you client, and they work in career coaching. And so they help people that feel like they're stuck in their current career, whether it's them wanting to scale up and go into management further or things like that, or whether it's they're just not in the right fitted career and they're not sure how to make that shift. She's the coach that helps them through that. And so just to show you in terms of, okay, life purpose. Perfect. Yep. And so I'll show you. That's awesome. Okay. So I'll show you here. Let's go here. And let's go /categories. And so one of the things that you can also do is when you go through, give me a second to think here, because where did we put hers? Kids and parenting, quotes, science and nature. I have to think about where hers is for a second. I'm going to go under education. But the other thing that you can do is you can look up, so this is classroom management, art education, special education, science, nutrition, which is funny. Look at nutrition is under there, food, right? So here's the thing that we did, like career coaching. And I went under there. So then when I start, I could do career advice, right? So here's the deal. If you can't find the main category, the other way you can do this is you go Pinterest /topics / and then I can do career and see if something pulls up for career topics, right? And that'll start to help you. If it doesn't, so here's career, right? So that topic has 17.8 thousand followers on their career. And so now you can start seeing career advice, job search tips, resume tips, cover letters, interview questions. Like all this is going to be centered around what she is doing. And so we can also do that for life purpose. We could do personal development. And let me see if I can get the topic. Oh, self-improvement is another one. We could go topics / self-improvement and see if that pulls up. And so what may happen is if it gives you the screen that we're back on my profile, oh, no, it is a topic. So self-improvement is a topic. And then you can scroll down and you can see personal development, leadership development, self-improvement quotes. And you can go through all of these things through here, right? And so if something weren't a topic, self-esteem, affirmations, it would pull up your profile again. Instead of this, where you can follow this topic, all it would do is it would just pull up your Pinterest profile again, and it would bring you back to that. So you would have to start the search over again, right? So Maggie, was that helpful? I hope that was helpful for you guys. If there's a different niche or things that you want me to look up, feel free to go ahead and shout that out to me now. But this is, you guys, honestly, the coolest way for you guys to be able to see different businesses that absolutely should be on here, because they're already topics that are categorized and being searched for organically on this platform. So we have everything on here. We have crafts on here. I can tell you I have books and books of sewing, DIY home decor, patterns, embroidery. There's educations. We had a done-for-you client that was a TPT teacher. And so basically what that was is she creates lesson plans and sells them for other teachers. And this is a whole community of teachers that do this. And they can totally reach an amazing organic amount of traffic from their store on TPT from Pinterest, right? Because there's people on there searching for educational tools. There's teachers, there's homeschool parents, there's food and drink on here, health and fitness. There's tons of stuff for geek nerds and techie nerds like my family. So you can look into the futuristic tech. If you are a geek about movies, if you sell different like tickets to movie events, things like that, that's on here. We have a done-for-you client that's actually not a realtor, which does very well on Pinterest, and not a mortgage broker, which also does very well on Pinterest, but someone that helps individuals that are already in a mortgage loan pay that off quicker. So it's kind of a different way. They have the ideas and things like that out of a mortgage broker, but they're helping people reduce that by changing the loan and things like that. It's really cool, and they do phenomenal on Pinterest. Okay, so out of curiosity, would it be good for adopting animals in humane society from a humane society? So personally or professionally, right? So let me just see. Humane society, shelters. Yep. So I don't know if this is personally or professionally, but let me just show you. When I searched in Humane Society shelters, they have Humane Society, like all this is Humane Society shelters, but they have Humane Society fundraisers, donations, quotes, volunteers, tons and tons of stuff on here for different humane societies. So if you are looking personally to purchase an animal through a humane society, you would want to get more specific and type in your location. But you can also type in, like, let's see if, I don't know if anything will pull up, but Humane Society Elk River. So that's not, and this is totally fine, you guys. This is how you test and check. This is not what we want for Humane Society. I think the elk is throwing it off. So we could do Humane Society Minnesota and see if anything pulls up for that. But this is just how you check it out. Like, there are a few things on here. This is a Humane Society, Winona, humanesociety.org. So there are a number of things in here for different Humane Society places. So for sure, I think for business or for personal, it just depends on specifically. Yeah. So then I would say yes. You could use it. You're going to want to be creative in it. And absolutely, my dear, absolutely. And you're going to want to make sure it's location specific so that you can geo-target the people that are around you, right? So, all right, you guys, well, I hope that was super helpful. If you have any other niches or questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. And I am super excited to let you know that I have a masterclass coming up soon. So if that is something that you are interested in, give me a shout out with the word master, and I will go ahead and get you more information. It is a 1-hour class where we get more clear with you about how you can put your business on Pinterest and the 3 undeniable reasons why you need to be there for your business. So if you guys have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. As always, have a great day, you guys.